Hello fellow Shadows, welcome back to another video, and in this video we're going to talk about Sly Cooper. Now, I don't think I have talked about Sly Cooper that much on this channel if I had talked about the game series. But just in case if I hadn't, or if you guys are new to the channel, and if you're new to the channel, hopefully today is the day that we earn your subscription. There's a subscribble. But I'm a big Sly Cooper fan. Just in case if I haven't mentioned it or mentioning enough on this channel, I am a huge Sly Cooper fan. My first Sly Cooper game was Sly Cooper 3 Honor Among Thieves. And that was back on the PlayStation 2. Then the PlayStation 3 came along, and I got the Sly Cooper collection, which had Sly Cooper 3 plus the first two games in it. And it was fun. It was fun. I also got Sly Cooper 4. And I thought that was a pretty good sequel to the very first game I ever played, which was Sly Cooper 3, Honor Among Thieves. I'm so big of a fan of the Sly Cooper series that when Sucker Punch announced that they were planning to make a movie of Sly Cooper, I was excited. It's been like 6-ish years later, we still don't get any movie from Sly Cooper. So I am thinking maybe we aren't getting a Sly Cooper movie, sadly, even though there was a trailer. But that's besides the point that's a good topic for another video. In this video, and I'm on Screen Rant, it says PS5 games, how a new Sly Cooper could come to us to PlayStation 5. Now, before I get into it, I do believe that we should have gotten a remastered for a Sly Cooper for the PlayStation 4. Getting all 4 Sly Cooper games into one single collection for the PlayStation 4. You know, I would have bought it. Like I said earlier, I'm a big Sly Cooper fan. I joined in for the third one all the way back in the PlayStation 2 days. I'm a big Sly Cooper fan. I would have literally bought the collection if they brought the collection back onto the PlayStation 4, plus adding the fourth game, because I do enjoy every game. And trust me, if you guys haven't played the game, I highly suggest you guys, if you have a PlayStation 3 or PlayStation 2, but preferably 3, so you can play all 4 games, you guys go get it, or have PlayStation Now. I'm pretty sure that's like the Sly Cooper series on the PlayStation Now. I highly recommend you guys playing it, because this, in my opinion, one of the best games to come out of PlayStation. One of the best games, in my opinion. So, I was just looking stuff up, and I was just going on Google, see if there was any updates with the Sly Cooper movie. I know this is a really long backstory, and I apologize. There was no news about the Sly Cooper movie, in terms of updates, but a rumor or fact that there's going to be a 5th Sly Cooper game, and it's coming out on the PlayStation 5 potentially. I had to cover it, so here we go. It says, rumors of a new Sly Cooper game surface from time to time, but a new Sly Cooper game on the PlayStation 5 could be closer to reality than players think. And this was published on September 8th, 2020 by a dude named Austin King. And keep in mind, up until Sucker Punch decides to confirm whether or not this is rumors or facts, I am going to take this as rumor, so take this with a grain of salt. So, with the release of the PlayStation 5 or PS5 as they call it, new remasters will surely come to the console. In a new age when development time on a new AAA titles can last a decade, remasters are a great way for companies to earn a profit while reintroducing classics to a new generation of gamers. Of all the PlayStation series, Sly Cooper is perhaps one of the most overlooked lately. I'm in total agreement with that sentence. Fans have been asking for a new game in the Sly Cooper franchise for years, and the PlayStation 5 seems like a great new home for the Master Thief, but will the next Sly Cooper game be a new mainline entry, a remaster collection, or something else entirely? Kind of a spoiler bit to the last Sly Cooper game, the fourth one. How it ended, because Sly Cooper 4 dealt with time travel. And like I said, this is spoilers, so if you don't want any spoilers to Sly Cooper 4, like, fast check at least 30 seconds or a minute from now, starting now. So, how Sly Cooper 4 ended, since it dealt with time travel, Sly was thrown into and was stuck in this one time. So, the fourth game kind of set it up, assuming there's going to be a fifth game, which I'm praying to God there will be, that it would take the Cooper gang to go and find Sly Cooper in time. And maybe even bring in, like, Carmelita Fox, because she's, like, her relationship with Sly in the 4 games is one of my favorite, like, relationships in the Sly Cooper universe. But yeah, that's practically what happened in Sly Cooper 4. The ending, Sly Cooper got stuck in time. And since that the Cooper gang was going to travel in time to search for Sly Cooper and bring him back to the present. So, spanning 4 games, Sly Cooper is a platform series with stealth mechanics. The title character is a anthropomorphic raccoon and the youngest family member in the long line of master thieves. And each game, like each Sly Cooper game, even when he was in the PlayStation All-Stars game, like his story always somehow revolves around his family books of thieves. It always revolved around the Cooper family book of thieves. Somehow, some way. So, the games were quite popular when they were new, and widely praised art style and integrating world and characters. It's still a beloved franchise, with a Sly Cooper outfit recently appearing in Ghost of Tsushima. Really? I gotta check this out after I read this article. But a game from original Sly Cooper developer Sucker Punch. However, there hasn't been a new installment in the franchise since Sly Cooper Thieves in Time, released in 2013 for PlayStation 3, which is the one I was referring to about the time traveling bit. Despite many fan petition and social media campaign, a Sly Cooper Remastered Collection never made it to the PlayStation 4, let alone a 5th entry. With Sony's PS5 nearly its launch, rumors have begun to surface again that a new Sly Cooper game is headed to the console. Sony's other big platformer IP, Ratchet & Clank, is already getting a new game as a launch window title on PlayStation 5, so Sly's time may be coming soon. So, A fourth entry and a remastered collection of Sly Cooper. Sorry, someone gave me a text, but I got distracted. But anyways, a fourth entry and a remastered collection of Sly Cooper games appeared on the PlayStation 3, but the Raccoon Thief skipped the PlayStation 4, and chances of a new game on PS5 might appear slim at first. The biggest concern is that the newest Sly Cooper developer, Sensaru Games, was recently acquired by Facebook. This could perhaps mean Facebook is looking to use a new Sly Cooper to sell more of an Oculus VR system, in the same way as using nostalgia to bring back Medal of Honor series. However, even if Sly Cooper reappears in VR, it doesn't mean the series won't return on the PS5 as well. I mean, I never played the VR system. I have no issue with the VR system, but I'm hoping there'll be a game on the PlayStation 5. If that's not going to be a PlayStation 4, because I'm a huge Sly Cooper fan. I don't have a PlayStation VR system or a VR system in general, so it would be great to be able to play Sly Cooper again on the current gen PlayStation. At the moment, for me, that's a PlayStation 4, but still. Developers at Sensaru Games, and I apologize if I'm mispronouncing the company's name, have expressed interest in returning to Sly Cooper, although it looks like the ball is in Sony's court. A new fifth entry on PS5 may be a long shot right now, but a remastered collection is a reasonable expectation. Remasters tend to sell well, and they can release much faster than completely new games. At this point, a new Sly Cooper remastered collection seems the surest bet, and if it performs well, it could open a door for a brand new title on PlayStation 5 at a later date. The PS5 events have already shown players that Sony is emphasizing exclusives. As one of the more popular exclusive franchises, Sly Cooper deserves a revival on the PlayStation 5. Even if Facebook decides to make the IP a VR property, one thing's clear. Players probably haven't had the last of the Master Thief. It's just a matter of time before he appears again. Now, this article is just saying that a new Sly Cooper game is possible, but it's not confirmed yet. As of right now, it's not confirmed. Would I like this to be confirmed? Hell yeah! I would love to play Sly Cooper on the PlayStation 5. Maybe get the N4, but 5, getting the second remastered edition, getting all 4 games into one disc or whatever, and me being able to play each game again. Because Sly Cooper has, like I said, been part of my life since Sly Cooper 3 Honor Among Thieves on my PlayStation 2 days. So it's kind of been part of my childhood. So it'll be fun to play a Sly Cooper again for nostalgic reasons. Reliving my childhood, being able to play that game again. I am sad that we hadn't got a Sly Cooper remastered edition at the very least on the PlayStation 4, because that would have been streamed on this channel as well. Sly Cooper is, like I said, is one of the best games in general, in my opinion. And this article even acknowledged that too. Even agrees with me. It's one of the best games ever, in my opinion. But it's, like this article said, it's underrated currently. And I am hoping that yeah, we get a remastered. Because like this article says, remasters are easier to like release and make than newer games. And plus they get more traction too. So I'm hoping through this remastered, which I'm hoping will come out on the PlayStation 5, that it will spark something in Sucker Punch or whoever has Sly Cooper now, which Sensoru Games will spark them to get make a Sly Cooper 5 movie. And maybe re-spark them into making the Sly Cooper movie that was promised to us fans in 2012. It was 2013, 2014. It was promised to us fans that we're going to get a Sly Cooper movie around the time Sly Cooper 4 came out. Either a year before or between 2012 to 2014, it was promised that we're going to get a Sly Cooper movie. This never came, and I'm sad. We got a Ratchet and Clank movie. Where the hell is my Sly Cooper movie? Where? But long story short, and I did get my article again from Screen Rant. I do hope that these rumors will pan out one day to be true. That we will get a remastered edition that will hopefully pave its way into us fans getting a 5th game. Because that would be awesome. That would be dope. And yeah, it could get Sony some more money. I mean, there's a pretty good fan base of Sly Cooper. I went to school with someone who is 2 months and a day older than me. Sly Cooper, while going to school, was one of the things that me and this one boy, his name was Tyler. I'm not going to say the last name, privacy. But me and Tyler were able to bond over Sly Cooper. At the time, there was only 3 Sly Cooper games. The 4th one has to come out yet, at the time. But even then, we bonded. That was one of the things that we bonded over as friends, is our love for Sly Cooper. I love Sly Cooper, he loves Sly Cooper. And man, when we talked about Sly Cooper, we could have easily talked about Sly Cooper for hours. Sadly, we couldn't because of school, and we had to do our studies in school, but we, if we hung out more, out of school, and just hung out with each other, I have a feeling that we could have went on about Sly Cooper for hours at a time. That's how much I love Sly Cooper, and I have a feeling that he loves Sly Cooper either just as much as me, or even more. And, like I said, I would love to get a Sly Cooper 5. I really would. As a fan, I would love to get a Sly Cooper 5 and a second remastered Sly Cooper game onto the PlayStation 4/5. I think Sly Cooper deserves it. But what do you guys think? Are you guys a big fan of Sly Cooper? Do you guys hope that we will get a Sly Cooper 5 and another remastered edition? The remastered being with all 4 games? Let me know in the comment section down below. Love y'all. Be kind to one another. Have a wonderful day and stay awesome, my friends.